What's up, guys, and welcome back to Dunatic's Automotive Shenanigans. On today's episode, we are headed out to Mesa, Arizona, where I found out about a big stash of high-performance Volkswagen parts. I've been working on this deal for quite some time now. I've known about this stuff for, I don't know, a year or two, and I've been kind of working with the guy trying to make a deal on this stuff. So what we're going to do is head on out there, take a look at everything he's got, and instead of buying just a few parts, we're going to buy the whole lot. And then we'll put together a big motor for our 67 Volkswagen project, and then we'll sell out the rest to recoup some of the money. So you guys stick around, go on this adventure with us, and we'll pick back up when we get there and start looking at those parts.
Have you ever awakened to hear sounds like
I hope nobody will ever notice my mental disease. Would she still be my baby if I had more friends than I need? I'm left out and I'm hung to dry. Soon I'll help her 'cause she's so horny.
What's up, guys, and welcome back. After a quick stop for some snacks, we're back on the road, still headed out to Mesa, Arizona to go pick up those parts. I wanted to talk to you guys really quick about what do you think we should do with this 67 Bug project. I originally bought the car. I found the cheapest thing I could find on Marketplace and bought it. I'm going to polish the wheels and throw some linseed oil on the paint. I wanted to make just a little quick street cruiser. But why don't you guys drop a comment down below and tell me what you'd like to see me do with this car. Do you want to see a full-on restoration, or do you want to just see it be a badass little street monster? So drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see me do with this car.
Oh Lord, how much it now? Yeah. When she's sleeping on the phone 'cause my daddy ain't home, I'll stop by and I'll stay the night. Well, if those pictures on your wall keep your feelings feel strong, turn off the lights when I stop by. Who I believe, who I can't lie. It's a movie that you're living and a song that I could write. I pack a knife, I saw the light in that church that I grew up in. People looked at me real funny just because I shave my head. Don't think my punk rock's dead.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. So we're here, Mesa, Arizona, and this is the shed right here. So let's go open her up and take a look, see what we got here. Right off the bat, we're seeing a couple of trannies. Let me get something to prop this door open. All right, let's step inside and take a look and see what we got going on here. So right off the bat, there's a bus box. Looks like a 002. It's another 002 there. See a couple of motors and bunches of crates of parts. So from what I was told, a couple of these motors have 82 millimeter cranks in them. One of these motors has a Gene-Berg full circle crank in it. But yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 motors, and then these crates are just full. There's intake manifolds, carburetors, linkages, cylinder heads, tins. Looks like jugs. All kinds of hoses and parts. Some more cylinder heads back there. Looks like there's some tin up there in that crate. So yeah, we're gonna start going through some of these crates, seeing what we got here, and get this stuff loaded up. Welcome back. So we're starting to make a little bit of dent in this stuff and sort of getting it kind of loaded up. There's just so many bins, so many crates full of parts. So we got the shed almost empty, so check back with you in just a few. All right, guys, so we're all loaded up. Grabbed another tranny, a couple of 002 trannies, and just bins and bins of parts. Motors, cases, a couple of AS41 cases. Cams, jugs, cylinders, just tons of parts. We got the deal done, and yeah, so we'll get this home, get it all inventoried, figure out what's what, and build a badass motor. What up, guys? It is the next morning on our road trip from Mesa, Arizona to pick up those Volkswagen parts. We had to make a quick stop here in Glamis, California to pick up my San Limo Cruiser. I'm going to be driving this car on Rocky Mountain Race Week, so I've got to take it home and prep it for street mode versus sand mode. I don't think everyone's ever done Rocky Mountain Race Week before in a sand car. It has been registered as street legal, so we'll get the plates on it when we get home and get the mirrors and such and turn signals hooked up. But this is the car we're going to be taking on Rocky Mountain Race Week. I need to go through it, clean it, prep it, get it ready for the race. Still got all those Volkswagen parts in the bed of the truck. It's going to be a bit of an extensive process to process all this stuff and go through it and see what we've got. I did look at a couple things last night. We've got a couple of 82mm stroker cranks. We got a scat block. I think I got a full scat motor in here. So I think that's the one that's going to end up in our VW Bug project. I'm going to go through that scat motor, clean it up, see what it needs, and get it back together. So you guys stick around, hang with us, and we're gonna get on the road here. We'll see you guys in a bit. Guys, and welcome back. It is a couple of days later. We did finally make it home. Got all this stuff loaded up in the truck. We're gonna head on over to our storage facility, get it unloaded, do a little bit of inventory work on it, and see what we got our hands on. So we'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, so we're here. We're gonna get this stuff unloaded. I got some tables and some bins to set up inside the little unit here, and then we can start looking at what we got. It's quite, I keep saying it, it's quite a bit of stuff. So stay tuned as we go through this stuff and see what we got. All right, so we got a couple tables set up. I'm gonna grab some bins and then we can start transferring from the old bins into the new bins. All right, guys, so let's take a look at the first box here and see what we got. Just a crank pulley, gasket set, cylinder, This looks like the bottom of a extended oil sump. Oh, we've got a cam in here. Let's see what this one is. AC 7767. Any of you Volkswagen guys out there know who makes that or what the grind is on it? Drop a comment. Got a remote oil filter set up. Rocker arms. Push rod tubes. Oil pump. Looks like somebody was messing with some oil pumps in here. We'll get these. There's another oil pump. Looks like a stalker. Alright, we're going to go through this box here and then we'll see what we're keeping and see what we're throwing away. Alright guys, so we got the first box emptied out. What's left is trash. Stick this cam over here, this rocker, and there's some of the stuff we're keeping in that bin. Sorry about the low lighting, but we're in the unit now, so let me step out and I'm going to grab that next green crate right over there and we'll get that thing emptied out and undo this tie down. Oh, it's a bit heavy. I'm going to have to put the camera down for a second. Alright, we got it inside here, so let's start looking through this. It's another remote oil cooler or oil filter adapter. Remote oil filter adapter. There's another one. Looks like we've got a 009 distributor with the Protronics in it. MSD BTM, Use Timing Master. Alright, be a cool little resale piece. Another remote oil cooler. Let's see what we got in here. It's a clutch box, but let's have a look. Wow, this is an old daddy. This is an old F&S. Wow. Out here in the light. November of '89. Yeah, this one's old school. In a Kennedy box. Alright, some cylinder spacers. Copper head gaskets basically for 94 mil. This one says Eagle rods. What do you want to bet there's a set of Eagle rods in here? Oh, has this box never been opened? Oh, no, here we go. There they are. That is a brand new set of Eagle rods. Look at that. Good deal. ESP forged steel rods. Set of H-beams. Very nice. All right. This is going to be a great deal here. And I have a feeling there's some more brand new parts in here. Oh yeah, there's a couple of cranks in here. Alright, so we're going to get these things pulled out and we'll get right back to you guys. Looks like there was a couple of cranks in this crate here. Both stroker cranks. This one's seen better days, but it can be cleaned up. Looks like it heated up a bearing there. This one, oh yeah, you can see the heat transfer right in there. This is 78.4 millimeter. So this is a stroker crank. And then this one's got a set of rods on it. These look like LRF rods. And this is stamped 82. So we got an 82 millimeter stroker crank here. So 2 stroker cranks. Very cool. Sitting in this crate. We're going to wrap this stuff back up, put it back in this crate. That way we don't have to stick them in the bin. And we're going to grab, we'll grab another bin out of the back here in just a minute. Another stroker crank. Probably 82 millimeter. I haven't measured it, but it looks like they had to do some serious clearancing here on the rod ends to clear the case. So this one was a big stroke crank as well. Little damage here. This one can probably be turned down and reused. 8 dowel. Very cool. All right, we're gonna keep going through this stuff, see what we come up with. All right, boys, well, this bin is really heavy, so I'm gonna try to just unload it from this bin into another bin. I don't want to have to try to pull it out of the back of the truck. So yeah, we're gonna get another bin ready here, and we'll transfer it piece by piece. Looks like there's some more cylinders and jugs down there, some rods, a couple of intake manifolds. Looks like more pistons, cylinders, 92 millimeter Mahales, fuel pump, and another cam. Let's see what cam this is. An angle 130. Cool. Let's set this one aside. Over here with this one. And then we found these on the top of that bin. We got four cylinders here. Let me see what these are. Let's take them out here. Also Mahale 92s. Teflon buttons. Alright. We've definitely got a set of 92s here. Alright, let's keep on going. Alright, we're digging a little deeper. I found a really cool old empty valve cover. Hopefully I find the other one. That'd be really cool to put on my motor. Anything old. I like old stuff. Alright, boys, we're going to keep digging. Here we go. Alright, guys, so I opened up a bin. Found a bunch of carburetors, got some Webers and some MPs. I even stuck a set on that motor. So we're still working, still digging through this stuff. It is a lot to go through. I'm going to stick the carbs and intake manifolds in this bin here. Sorry it's so dark. This is a Weber 44 IDF. Still haven't found that other half to that empty valve cover. I hope I find it. I really like that one. On to the next one. Let's jump up here. Let's see what's in this one. Here we go. Cylinder heads and some more jugs. Some more tin. What do we have there? Looks like a set of C&B 044s. Very cool. Alright. Those are stock VWs. Let's dig into this crate and see what we can find. Let's move these C&Bs out of the way. Let's do this. Let's see what these are. 92s. These guys love their 92s. Stock, just dual ports, just a bunch of heads. Cool, very cool. These are the ones I'm interested in. CB 044s, probably big valve too. Yep. It's like a touch there a little bit. These are probably 40 by 35 5s. Ooh. Ruh-roh. We might have a seat missing in that one, but we'll get it worked out. I got a guy for that. All right, guys, we're gonna, oh, did we find it? Is that the other empty valve cover? Yeah, score. There it is. So these are definitely going on my motor. Got those valve covers. I think they'll go really good right here on those C&Bs. All right, score. All right, guys, we're gonna keep digging and we'll keep updating you. We got all these cylinder heads put back in this container with some of the tin. A couple other pieces. Got those C&B 044s tucked away in there with those valve covers. I'm going to put those Eagle rods in there. That's the bin I'm keeping for the motor I'm building. This motor right here is the one I'm really interested in. Some of you Volkswagen guys out there are going to know what that says. So that's a scat case. Looks like there's a really big set of HB rods in there. Scat rods, scat crank. Looks like a full-on scat motor. So this is going to be the one we keep for sure. That's going to end up in the car. Depending on what's wrong with it, and you know, we'll get it apart and have a look. But so far, that's the contender right there, boys. All right, we're digging through this bin. Not quite sure what that is. Snuff, Oregon Snuff Company. Got the crank pulley. Found some U-joints. Not quite sure what we're gonna do with those. Ah, and this is why this bin was so heavy. Starters. That's the one I'm interested in. Self-supporting. That's gonna be in my car. That's caliper. Those little electric fuel pumps probably dead. Nails. All right, so this is one for the pile. All right, so we're gonna keep digging through this stuff. We still got motors to go through, a couple more bins. This is quite a bit of stuff. All right, guys. We're digging through this bin. We found a couple more gems. Had a C&B Performance full flow setup, oil pump, factory oil cooler block off, another remote filter setup. So these are some things that we'll stick in our bin for what we're gonna keep. Another set of pin valve covers. Oh, I found that other LRE rod. So it's pretty trashed. It'd have to be rebushed, but I don't think it's worth saving. But never know. So we're going to stick it in there with that other crank. Boy, I'll tell you what, it is a lot of stuff to go through. We haven't put a dent in the motors yet. All right, so we're still digging through this stuff. Got this red toolbox here. Open it up. And this is Geenberg case cutter to install the crankshaft pulley seal. It's to cut the case so you can put a sand seal or oil seal without disassembling the engine. Pretty cool. So that's in here, and then looks like we got some fly cutter bits for cutting cylinder heads, opening cylinder heads up. Time cert kit for spark plugs. All right, score. And then this is the kit for CC and heads and chambers. Very cool. All right, that's a score. Good deal. That's about all we're going to get to today. Got some bins filled up. Got a bin down there with the stuff we're keeping. And now I got to get these motors torn apart, see what's good in them, see what's not, and then we will go from there. So that's going to be it for today, guys. We'll check back in with you tomorrow when we start pulling these motors apart and seeing what's good inside. All right, guys, so don't forget, if you like what you're seeing, you like all these automotive shenanigans that I'm going through, make sure you give us a like and a subscribe. Smash that little bell, notification bell, so you get a notification of when we do post a new video, and follow along while we go on these automotive adventures. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow.